In this video, I will try to continue talking about things you need to avoid in life if you want to be successful, if you want to be financially free, because basically this is the topic of this channel, building your freedom in life, living the life in your own terms. So in the last video, this is like part 2 because I started filming, and this is the continuation. If you didn't watch the beginning of the video, make sure you do. I will link it here, also at the end of this video, so you can check it out. But so the next topic that I started to talk is having toxic relationships in your life. And this could be at work, it can be in personal life, it can be in your family. And I started talking about actually having a toxic experience in my own personal life. Luckily, it was very short. It took me really fast to understand that I'm going the wrong way, because I was trying to kind of like help the person who is a toxic person. I was trying to save this person, but this is again playing the victim, so to say. So it's not healthy. It's not. Even if you are like a kind or compassionate person, or you think you are, so to say, there is no reason to trying to save a toxic person, because first of all, you will never be able to do so. Those people need professional help and therapy. And second time, you don't need to waste your energy on this, because again, this is not your job. And I'm here for inspiring healthy people, to build freedom in life. I'm not here for toxic people. So on this channel, I don't think I find really toxic people. I really get a lot of clever, thoughtful, compassionate comments, and I really appreciate this community. So thank you. And the reason why I started the video and continued with this, actually now I'm shooting again from my phone, because I started shooting on this video, on this camera. On this camera here, I started shooting, and because I recently bought this camera, and that was like the second video I made with this camera, because all of the videos, the rest of my videos on this channel are made just on my phone. But I'm trying to experiment with cameras in general, and this is the first camera I got. It's a nice one, but I started shooting, and then at some point it said that the battery has to be charged. Like shooting on the camera is more complicated than on the phone, that's for sure. So eventually I just lost my patience and decided to continue shooting on the phone, shooting the video. So avoid toxic relationship. Also share in the comments if you had experiences like this. Also, like in my family, there is one family member, not close one, luckily, that we all kind of feel like we don't want to be around this person. We try to avoid, and the best thing you can do is to avoid having those toxic people in your life, because they're going to put you down. They're going to put your energy down. This is really not something you need. Instead, try to surround yourself with free thinking, with kind people, joining communities like this online, like this channel. Make sure you subscribe. Or offline. Surround yourself by healthy, compassionate, and positive people. Positive in a good way. Because I had done all the mistakes in my life, but I don't give up, and those mistakes were important for me to go. This is an important learning process. If we don't have mistakes, if we don't do anything, we don't have mistakes, and if you don't have mistakes, we don't learn. So we've got to try things out. The next thing you need to avoid if you want to be successful is comfort zone. Because there's no development, there's no growth within comfort zone. Within comfort zone, you just use what you already learned, you use what you already achieved, you spend the assets you already have. But if you want to grow, if you want to improve, you definitely have to get out. And for me, it's also took very long for many things, as I already explained in the other video. Make sure you watch it. the video I started with this camera, but could not finish, you know. I still have to learn a lot here. Anyway, so, like, I can hear some dogs. I wonder if you also can hear, but anyway. So it also took me so long to start, for example, this YouTube channel, much longer than, and going online like this was really going beyond my comfort zone, because I'm an extreme introvert, and sharing myself like this, also my experience, ups and downs like this, is really like, it's not normal. Usually I don't like to share anything, online or offline, and here I have to learn to be vulnerable, you know, just to show up and so on for people. And yeah, it's going beyond your comfort zone, I can tell you, but at some point you start to really also enjoy it, so it's worth doing it. Anyway, going out of your comfort, also in relationships, you know, this I also had, when it's comfortable but you don't really grow in one direction, yeah, and it's just at some point it's wasting each other's time, if it feels like actually you are not meant to be together, but it just feels nice and comfortable. So I'm not saying you have to quit your job or to quit your relationship as long as you feel like you are enjoying it too much, it's too comfortable. No, I'm just saying that if it feels comfortable and it feels like you are not really using your potential, check out how you can improve your relationship. Check out how you can improve your work situation. Maybe you could get a promotion, or maybe you can start a side hustle. And if you don't know how to start a business from scratch, then check out my free training, link in the description below, down there, so I can help you with this. You know, everything which is just comfortable is a good pause in life, which we also need. We all need rest from time to time, but it's not like the situation that you should stay for a very long time. And the last thing I want to mention today is avoid the fear of failing. You know, failure is an important part of the process to achieve your dreams. I already mentioned it in this video somehow, yeah, that to go forward you need to make mistakes, you need to go through failures, and it's good. You will never be successful if you don't fail. Sometimes I make investments and I fail, yeah, because investments are risky. But you have to make mistakes, you have to go through risks and failures. It's like growing your muscles, you know, you have to fail sometimes, but then at some point you have the experience, you learn more and more, you can do more and more. And also when you fail is something, this is sometimes that becomes your strength, because you've learned the lesson. If you learn the lesson, it's important that you do, not like you make a mistake and you repeat it again. You need to learn the lesson. So being afraid of failures is a very common mistake, and I want you to avoid this. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't see much, especially not with this front camera here. So that was it, 5 things you need to avoid, you know. I started with the other video, and in the other video I started talking about it, and it was financial mismanagement. I highly recommend you to go to this other video and check it out, because I started with this one, very important one. Then I talked about procrastination. And then I continued with negative influences. I started in that video and continued here. And then I talked about comfort zone, avoiding comfort zone, and embracing failures. Those are 5 things which are so crucial, so important to my point and from my experience that I shared here. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there are other things you want to mention here. Also, if you think that this video can be useful for others, make sure to share it with other people who can benefit from it. And if you subscribe to this channel, then I will see you in the next video. Also, make sure to give it a like. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Stay tuned.